What is up, everyone? We are back in ESPN NFL 2K5 in our career simulation series. Should we make this a series? This is our second video. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that if you want this to be a series. Today we're going to be doing something that I'm sure has been done before. I don't know if it's been done on this game, but I'm pretty excited to show you. We have went in and made a 99 overall quarterback, DeChaddest quarterback. He went to Harvard. He is 6'6", 225. He's just giant. 99 overall across the board on everything. And he will be playing for the San Francisco 49ers. In real life, the 49ers went just 2-14, so they're one of the worst teams in the league. Taking a look at the depth chart, you can see, I guess they have Rattay starting over to DeChaddest. Maybe it's just because it's the preseason. We'll go ahead and do that. No photo, I guess, but you can see he's a 100 overall. He's not a 99 overall, but a 100 overall. Look at that. Rookie, went to Harvard, 99 across the board. We can take a look at this starting roster for the 49ers. I have an 81 overall halfback. 75 Brandon Lloyd. That's got to be a young Brandon Lloyd, right? Chris Conway, is that correct? 72 overall. Tight end, they have a 74. This whole team looks pretty young. 73, 75, 88 center. That's pretty good. 69 right guard, 76 right tackle, 80 overall D end, 68 and 83 D tackles, another 88 overall defensive end, some average linebackers, and then Jay Peterson should be good outside linebacker. Okay, the DBs aren't terrible. 90 overall strong safety, 71 overall. So this team isn't terrible. We're just going to simulate this preseason. All right, preseason's over. We went 2-2. We'll quickly glance at these preseason stats. I doubt Chad got in there. Oh, looks like he did. He went 63 for 84, 720 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. Okay, nice. And then we got these other quarterbacks involved. All right, it's time to start the regular season. Okay, I like to do 6 minutes simulated quarter length. That seems pretty much completely accurate. All this stuff will be on auto. You always want to have preseason games on. I'll just have the difficulty on all pro for this. Week 1 against the Falcons. We're going to simulate to our bye week. That's just 7 weeks. Okay, here we are at 5-1. We had our bye week, so our stats might be a week behind. But yeah, look at this. The Seahawks beat us by a touchdown in week 3, sorry. That was a little surprising. Looking at the stats, of course, DeChaddest, 125 passer rating, 137 for 204, 18 touchdowns and 3 picks. He actually threw some interceptions. Let's see how he did rushing. 93 attempts, 339 yards, 3.6 average. So he's leading the league leading the team in average yards per rush, 3 rushing touchdowns. Yep, and he's also the league leader, beating Peyton Manning and John Kitna in the passer rating, and by a good amount of yards too, by 130 to the next most yards. He also has, wow, John Kitna has the most touchdowns thus far. He must add an extra week. Let's go simulate the rest of the season. We can hope we'll get into the playoffs here. Hey, we finished 12-4. That's not too surprising. I would have assumed like 13-3, but I mean, you got to understand, 49ers were not the best team this year. St. Louis Rams beat us 59-45. That was a shootout. So in some of these games, our defense let up a fair amount of points. 33 to the Patriots. That is Tom Brady. 31 to the Panthers, and the Panthers beat us. And then the Seahawks were let up 24. So we were pretty good. Let's look at the stats at the end of the regular season here. Yeah, we led the league in passer rating and yards by pretty good margin, almost 300 yards, about 250 yards between us and the next guy, John Kitna. What a surprise. And then touchdowns, we tied John Kitna. So the Bengals must be just throwing the ball. We had 10 interceptions while Kitna had 14. Brett Favre had 8, Steve McNair had 9, and we had 10. So we're third lowest interceptions. We had a long of 98. Brett Favre had a 99-yard touchdown pass or completion. That's crazy. Rookie watch, obviously us rushing the ball. See how we did rushing. We led the team in rush yards and attempts, average of 3.7, tied with Kevin Barlow. We had a long of 40 and 11 rushing touchdowns. What's that put us at? That puts us at 51 touchdowns on the year, 149 broken tackles. You can see we are the #1 power rank team in the league, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we clinched our division and the first round bye. Yep, first round bye and the division. Looks like the Packers got home field advantage over us for some reason, despite also being 12-4. Looking at the AFC, Bengals and Browns go to the playoffs on the AFC North. AFC South, Colts win the division. Raiders and Chiefs. Chiefs get in with 12-4, but only as a wild card. AFC East, the Patriots win at 9-7. It'll be us and the Seahawks from our division going to the playoffs. The other wild card is the Vikings, also at 12-4. All right, we simulated the wild card because obviously we had a bye. Now we have the Washington Redskins. We're going to game cast this game. Dang, only field goal. Said Chad is 3 for 7 so far passing. He's rushing the ball. He has 6 rushing attempts, 7 rushing attempts for 44 yards. And then Fred Beasley carries in for a touchdown. We're up 10-0. Yeah, the Redskins have Clinton Portis here. Dang, he threw a pick. Is that Sean Taylor? I think that was Sean Taylor for the Redskins that caught that ball. And we hold him to a field goal. All right, we get the ball with 50 seconds left in the half. Running the ball a good amount. We're going to have a long field goal. We got it. Redskins make it a 3-point game. Threw another pick. What is going on to Chad here? They missed the field goal. Chad gets it again. Oh, first play. Okay. I can't believe he has 2 interceptions in this game. We're up by 10 points. The San Francisco 49ers win 33-13 against the Washington Redskins. Chad had 31 completions on 40 attempts, 2 touchdowns, but also 2 interceptions. He also ran the ball 21 times for 112 yards. Okay, now we go play the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers are 13-4. This is the NFC Championship game. We'll game cast it again. Packers start off with a touchdown after we punted on the opening drive, 0-7. Brett Favre just had an 82-yard touchdown pass. Puts us down 14-3. Chad's 4 for 10 on the day. Huge touchdown led to us getting our huge interception led to us getting a touchdown, bringing it back to a 4-point game. Oh, and we returned it. We housed a touchdown, a kick return. Nice tie game. All right, we get the ball back with a minute left in the second quarter. We're driving. We're driving. We keep driving. We got the touchdown. As time expired, it looks like. Nice. Packers tied up with another long pass from Brett Favre. 48 yards for a touchdown. Javon Walker. Ooh, we missed a field goal to take the lead. Packers go up by a touchdown again as the fourth quarter starts. Chad and the 49ers punt the ball back to the Packers. Brought it to the 1-yard line and then score. High game, 1:26 left. Will Brett Favre bring him down to score? Uh-oh, it's looking like it. It's looking like it. Oh, that's game. That's game. The Packers are going to beat Chad DeChaddest in his rookie season in the NFC Championship game, 38-31. He went 23 for 38 with 191 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. I didn't see any interceptions. 49ers are eliminated from the playoffs. Green Bay actually went on to lose to the New England Patriots. The Patriots beat us at the end of the regular season. Looking at the awards, MVP goes to Chad DeChaddest. Offensive Player of the Year, Steve McNair. Offensive Rookie of the Year, of course, Chad DeChaddest. Super Bowl MVP, Tom Brady. But yeah, 40 passing touchdowns, not counting the ones in the playoffs. 5,000 yards passing for Chad. 5,000 yards. That's a ton. All right, let's go. We're in the free agency period. We're just gonna simulate through it all. All right, back in the preseason. I honestly want to look at what contract is Chad on. DeChaddest. Okay, so his contract expires in a year. Right now he's getting paid a ton of dough. 20 million over 2 years was the contract. Okay, so he gets paid about 8 million a year, 8.5 million per year. Dude, he's gonna get paid a ton of dough after this year. Who knows if they can even afford him. Anyways, we're gonna sim through this preseason here. You guys have heard me talk about it before, but all the development happens after the preseason. So I'm excited to see, we can see what our team developed to and from. And I'm really excited to see what how Chad's development goes, because I haven't set anything. Will he, stay at 100 through the first 7 years? Will he decrease before? Will he decrease way after? I don't know what's going to happen. This is my first time creating a player. I know that when you draft rookies, the development is it's random. It's not based on stats. At least I'm pretty sure. I should test that. But we're going to go see what happened now. DeChaddest still 100 overall. Rattay dropped to a 72. Kevin Barlow's at an 82. I can't remember if he was at an 81 or 82. Brandon Lloyd's at an 82. It looks like we brought in R. Woods, 83. Tight ends at a 78. Oh, we got a 90 overall left tackle, 83 overall left guard, 88 overall center, 70 overall right guard, 78 right tackle. Okay, defense looks actually a lot better than last year. DBs could use some work, but we got 2 good safeties. I think this is a Super Bowl team right here. Definitely a Super Bowl team, is my opinion. Let's see if we can find our overall too. Okay, wow. You can see the 49ers have a 94 defense, 100 offense. It's obviously brought up a lot by DeChaddest and his high leadership, but 98 overall team, that is just incredible. From one player. I mean, the 49ers must add a lot of cap space too to bring in some of those defensive stars. Let's simulate this season. There you see it, 15-1. We beat the Seahawks 55-34. I wonder if they beat us in our first matchup. No, the team we lost to was the Atlanta Falcons. Michael Vick, huh? That's who beat us. Beat the Seahawks 49-30. Yeah, it looks like our defense got better. We let up 34 to the Falcons, but I think that was our most in the game. Yeah, 34 here. Our defense got a lot freaking better. Props to the San Francisco 49ers coaches. Can we see the awards yet? Okay, DeChaddest, MVP, of course. And then Sean Alexander was the best rusher with only a longest carry of 31. Anyways, we got the MVP again. Looks like we also had 40 touchdowns back-to-back years. We led the league in passer rating again, and that's while playing every game. How cool is that? Matt Hasselbeck was second behind us. We almost had 5,000 yards passing again with 49-53. We beat Hasselbeck by about 300 yards again, 2 years in a row. 40 touchdowns again, but that's still 3 short of Hasselbeck. We did only have 8 interceptions, which is just incredibly low. I doubt any of these guys played. I bet Dante Culpepper played all the games, so we're on par for the second lowest in the league for starting all games. That's crazy. We had a long of 89. Steve McNair and Aaron Brooks had a 99. Let's see how we did rushing. Okay, we were about 17th or so rushing with 1,100 yards in the league. I bet we led our team again. Yeah, we did lead our lead team in yards and average and in touchdowns. 16 touchdowns, so that's 56 touchdowns, 162 broken tackles. We gotta watch this guy perform, man. When we make it to a Super Bowl, I'm gonna watch him. Taking a look at the playoff picture, it looks like, yeah, geez. The second best team in the AFC was the Seahawks, who's also in our division, but because we went 15-1, they only get the wild card. AFC, Patriots are in it again, but only as a wild card after winning the Super Bowl. Jets won that division, and the Bills get the other wild card. Look at the power rankings. Yeah, we're number 1, and the Jets are number 2. Seahawks are 3. KC Chiefs are 4. Let me take a look at the NFC here. Panthers 9-7. We'll get the other home field advantage, which is funny to me. Both AFC East teams take the wild card. All right, let's get these playoffs underway. Oh, I accidentally simulated the week, but we beat the Falcons 34-19 in the divisional round. All right, here we go. The Seahawks, for the 3rd time this year, we play the Seattle Seahawks. This time in the NFC Championship game. I'm gonna game cast it. Here we go. Matt Hasselbeck, probably the second best passer in the league, versus our DeChaddest. They do have Sean Alexander, who is the best rusher. This Seahawks team is a really complete team. Wow. Our first offensive play, 85-yard touchdown pass to Brandon Lloyd. Hopefully that's a tell of what's to come. We're up 21-0 at the start of the second quarter. I think we ran 2 in with Kevin Barlow. I think he has 2 rushing touchdowns. Looks like we get the ball in the second half. This could get out of hand here. Just a field goal. I think it said Chad has something over 150 rushing yards. We'll look at the stats after this one. Oh, Seahawks score at the buzzer. Long pass to Sean Alexander. Good for them. Kevin Barlow had 20 attempts for 69 yards with 2 rushing touchdowns. So that's a pretty good day for a running back. It's decent. Looks like I saw we have the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. That should be a good one. Okay, so this is just over the playoffs, but he has 5 touchdowns, 1 pick, 49 for 61. Rushing the ball, he's 36 for 232 with a touchdown, 21 broken tackles. Hey, you can see number 1 and number 2, 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are 14-5. This is the Super Bowl. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna watch it. Okay, our overall has decreased. Defense is down to an 86. We are 94 overall, and the Chiefs are 92 overall with a 96 offense.
32 teams kick things off back in September, each having this game as their ultimate goal.
Long kicks it off, and the Super Bowl is underway. Johnson decides to take it out.
It looks like the Chiefs started with the return. We stopped them at the 18.
Richardson goes in motion.
It looks like another run here. They run it again on 3rd and 4. Priest Holmes breaks it out, gets the... Oh, I thought he got the first there. They say he stopped. That makes sense. I think he got the first.
Kansas City will not be charged timeout.
Yeah, that's first down. Nice sack. Big sack. 2nd and 19.
Goes in motion.
It's a pick. Nope.
Green.
Oh my gosh, we got an interception. Take it to their 30. We're going to get the ball first drive, 30-yard line. This is our first time we're going to get to see Chad DeChaddest coming in. Show me Chad. Show me DeChaddest. There he is, number 5. Chad DeChaddest steps back. First play. Yikes. Chiefs have been studying, I guess. Chad DeChaddest rolls out. He hits 32, 20-yard pass. Kevin Barlow. Chad DeChaddest drops back the pass. He hits on first touchdown. 49ers strike first. Woods, I forget. It's our Woods, I forget. But there you go. Ball at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Do we stop him short? Nice. Gonna get the ball back here. I don't think they're gonna challenge this one. Let's see what happens. 1st and 10. Chad DeChaddest drops back the pass. Tries to fit it in the gap before the safety can get there. Safety came in and made a good play on the ball. Single back set. See if we run the ball or pass the ball. Chad DeChaddest drops back the pass again. He steps out. He throws the defensive tackle off of him. Completes the pass for what? Minimal gain, 0-1 yards. Illegal forward pass. So they got him for stepping across the line of scrimmage. I think it's so funny. He's like, nope. Ducks the next guy. Ducks him and completes the pass. 3rd and 16. We got 5 wide.
It just makes so much harder to get things done.
See what Chad does here. They rush 4. It gets swatted down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete pass for the Chiefs.
Green tips it to the left side.
3rd and 10. Let's see what Trent Green can do here. Sends the guy in motion, snaps the ball. Looks like they run a wide receiver screen. They have the man-on-man coverage. Nobody can come up with the pass. 4th and 10. 49ers are going to get the ball back. 1st and 10. Rollout pass to the left. Is he going to find somebody to pass to? He gets the completion. Ronald Aguilar. 4 catches, 39 yards in the postseason. We got the two running backs set right now. It's a run to Kevin Barlow. He throws one man off him and falls forward for gain 3. It's another handoff up the gut. Kevin Barlow gets first down. We get the hike off before the quarter ends. Steps back to pass. Gets completion to number 85. Brandon Lloyd is 85. All right, that's end of the first quarter. Kevin Barlow gets the handoff, takes it outside, runs into the safety, but falls forward for gain of 3 to 4 and the first down. DeChaddest steps back to pass. He throws it to Brandon Lloyd, and it gets tipped up and deflected. Could have been interception very well. Could have been caught off that tip, but incomplete pass nonetheless. 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, we get a handoff here to Kevin Barlow. He goes outside and then cuts it up. Tackled for a gain of 5. 3rd and 5. Looks like we're going to get a pass here. Empty set. DeChaddest steps back to pass. They rush 3. Hits. I think that's R. Woods right at the first down. He gets it. Another handoff to Barlow up the middle. He runs kind of through the linebacker. Safety comes on and helps him out. Gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6 for the 49ers. At about the 35-yard line here. Another handoff to Barlow. He tries to break it to the left side. Gets tackled for a gain of 2. 3rd and 5. DeChaddest steps back to pass. He has a slant coming from the right side. It's completion to Brandon Lloyd. 2 catches for 23 yards for Brandon Lloyd. 3 incompletions. That's not a deal. We get the ball 1st and 10 from the 18. We are in the red zone. 1 running back, Barlow. It's a handoff. Gain of none. We get a rollout pass to the left here. DeChaddest steps up in the pocket. He steps up. Looked like an underthrown pass, right? Defense. I guess there was a defensive pass interference there. Let's see, number 43, where is he? Okay, so apparently number 43 over here fouled defensive pass interference on our receiver. I mean, I'll be honest, that looks just like a underthrown ball. Maybe we get the Mahomes treatment. Maybe that's what goes on. That's why the 49ers went 15-1. You know, we get the Mahomes treatment. The refs help us out a little. Swatted down the line of scrimmage. Gonna be 2nd and goal from the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. We hand it off to Barlow. He falls forward for the touchdown. 49ers are gonna go up by 2 scores. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Toss right. Tackled in the backfield. Loss of 2. Third and 12. Trent Green steps back to pass. Under pressure. Almost intercepted on the left side of the field. 4th and 12. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. 2 halfback set. We give the ball to Kevin Barlow. He's trying to break it outside. He does get a gain of 4 yards. 3rd and 6. DeChaddest steps back to pass. Looking. He throws into double coverage. He throws an interception. Chiefs are going to get the ball again. Oh, there's DeChaddest. He's pissed. Spinning the helmet.
Got him the interception.
It's a sack. 3rd and 14. The Chiefs are in hurry-up offense. Going back to pass. Over the middle. Looks like he had the guy. What, are they going to get defense pass interference here now? They do. Oh, nice swat down by 53. Looks like he had that tight end or slot receiver on the corner there. Yeah, that would have been a tight end. Another 3rd and 10. Chiefs are in hurry-up offense. They're going to snap the ball here. Trent Green is looking around. He goes left for a little hitch route. 82 is tackled before he can get to the first down. 4th and 3. Fair catch with the flag for touching the fair catch returner. Let's see what DeChaddest can do. The minute left. First play is a handoff to Kevin Barlow. He gets tackled for a loss of 1. I believe in you, DeChaddest. Roll out left for the pass. We ran this play 100 times. He just throws it. 3rd and 11. We have another rollout right. Tries to fit it over the middle, or in the middle. Incomplete pass. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Okay, the Chiefs are going to try to score here before half. They drop back to pass. Nothing. Trent Green drops back, hits the out route on the left side of the field, and takes a turn up, gets 8 yards. Another pass, short catch. Realistically, you'd think they just take a shot here. The short pass. Now 5 seconds. 40-yard attempt, no win. And the Chiefs just miss it completely. All right, we get the ball with 1 second left. I'm just going to run a play here, see what I can do. Because I don't think... Oh, he's quick. Yeah, we're going to just take off down the field. Spin out of bounds. He is fast. 49ers up 14-0 in the Super Bowl.
We'll get back to you in a bit.
Yeah, honestly, pretty underwhelming affair so far. 49ers defense is really good, it looks like. And we really got lucky with that second touchdown on the defense pass interference
The
call.
Chiefs are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Green shows some great awareness here as he gets
And we got the
himself into
interception at the
position
30-yard
to
line.
pick this one off.
There hasn't been a whole lot of
49ers
offense today. Here's the
midway
first
through the
touchdown.
ball
Chad
at
drops
the 11.
back.
Number 5 connected with his man on this one. A 10-yard touchdown for the
And then Barlow gets the
Niners
second.
ahead by 7. Kevin Barlow found a little opening. That was
Okay, I'm going to try something here. I'm sitting in here, you know. Oh, shoot. Run, 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 run. He's quick, man. He is so quick. Run that guy over. All right, no more, no more. I'll wait and see if they get up. I get them out. So now we're in coach mode, so I can call and look at the plays, which is nice. We're going to pass play here with Woods on the left side going on a go. He just throws it up to Woods. Kevin Barlow gets the handoff here. Runs into the defensive end for a gain of 2. 49ers go with a toss right. Defensive end just... No, that's like an outside linebacker. Comes up and makes a play for a loss of 4. 3rd and 12. No doubt we see a pass here from DeChaddest. Chiefs only rush 3. Gives DeChaddest a little bit more time. Oh! 84 couldn't catch it the first time around. It bounced off his hands and almost right into the safety for an interception. Wow. Trent Green had his guy down the seam wide open. Number 88. Is that Tony Gonzalez? Yeah, Tony Gonzalez was wide open down the seam and just... I didn't think that throw was off the mark. Wasn't judging it right or something. 2nd and 10. Green passes again behind him. Running back catches it, get tackled for a loss of 4. 3rd and 14. We get another flag. Defensive holding gives the Chiefs an automatic first down. Another pass for the Chiefs. They hit him on the out route. 2nd 5. They hand it off to Holmes up the gut. He gets tackled right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5 for the Chiefs. They throws to Gonzalez from the hitch route. He catches the ball for the first down. Green goes to pass. He throws it to the left side of the field to Tony Gonzalez, who catches it over the DB. Maybe gain of 20 or so. Another pass for the Chiefs. This time they complete the deep slant for gain of about 12. Another pass here. Jeez. These balls are just getting batted all over. Handoff here, Priest Holmes. Tackle in backfield for loss of 1. Looks like they're strong on the right side of the field. They have a tight end on the left. Running back goes off in the flat. He throws it to triple coverage. Trent Green is picked off here by the 49ers. The Niners defense holds strong. Going to start off with a run here to the right. Kevin Barlow. He breaks it outside. He gets to the sideline. Gain of 13 or so. All right, let's see what Chad can do with this pass play here. Roll out left. He hits the quick hit. We're doing a quarterback sneak in 2nd and 3. Let's see Chad take off running. Oh, he's quick, man. He is quick. He almost broke out of there. Pass here on 1st and 10. Oh, he almost hits that guy on the in/post. Gonna be 2nd down. I'm starting to think if maybe like this watching simulation, it just seems like passes don't get completed as much. I don't think the difficulty has to do with this because it's happening on both sides. But it just seems like, you know, when you're actually watching the game, you don't get nearly as much completed passes. You got one right there. Snagged that one. Woods. 1st and 10, we get another pass here. Ooh. Pass broken up by the cornerback there. 2nd and 10. Handoff to Barlow. Gets back 2 yards. Gonna be 3rd and 8. All right, 3rd and 8, roughly in field goal range. Let's see what DeChaddest can do. He throws to the seam, fits it in there to Brandon Lloyd. That was a tight window. 1st and 10, empty set. Chad drops back to pass. I don't even know where he was going with that one. 2nd and 10, a sweep to Kevin Barlow. He breaks it outside. He might be able to score. He's going down. He steps out of bounds out about the 2-yard line. This time we do the sweep left to Beasley, the fullback. Oh, you almost could have cut that up, but instead loses a yard. 49ers run a pass play here. 3rd and goal. He hits the fade route, just nails him in the back of the end zone.
Johnson fields the kickoff at the 5.
Fumble. 49ers get the ball. They're going to house the fumble off the kickoff if he wasn't down. This 49ers team got good quick. 49ers go up 28-0 in the 4th quarter. Another pass. Tony Gonzalez in the middle of the field. 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs. They have the fade route open. 87 again. Catches it for a good gain. 3rd and 5 for the Chiefs. Throws it towards the middle of the field. Caught by 82. Almost intercepted by the 49ers.
3rd down coming up. Green throws a bullet to the flat.
4th and goal. Chiefs could be their last chance to score in the Super Bowl. They do a little shovel pass underneath the Priest Holmes. He gains not enough. This game's over. I'm turning off coach mode. I'm going to let loose with Chad DeChaddest real quick. See what we can do. Brandon Lloyd running to go on the left side of the field. Should I just throw it up to him? Incomplete pass. Probably our 3rd string tight end. See what we can do. He takes off. He's quick. He's quick, man. Oh, man. I was tapping the pass throw when I took off out of there. All right, we got a little play action here. Gonna take off and get this 1st down. DeChaddest's stamina is still top notch. Look at this play though. It's like what Peyton Manning ran that one time. Oh. 2nd and 14. Hit Wilson on the run. All right, this time I'm gonna roll out right. Yeah, we should have that all day. All right, we got to go on the left side and a post on the right side. Okay, we should just be able to fit this over. Yep, what a catch by Wilson. What a throw. Okay, there, Chad DeChaddest. 13 completions, 29 attempts, 2 touchdowns. Can Brandon Lloyd score here? Jeez. Okay, we have crosser routes on the right side, post corner. Should be able to find the right one. Let's hit A. Nice catch, Woods. Okay, we got to hit X. Fit it in there, baby. Nice job. Okay, we get the ball 1st and goal. I'm running the rollout run to DeChaddest. He's going to just take off. Oh, yeah, all day. All day, man. All day. Run another pass play here. He's so quick back here, man. He's so quick.
He's going the wrong way. Number 5. Right.
There we go. That's the Super Bowl. The 49ers win 34-0. 312 yards for the Niners, 210 for the Chiefs. Chad DeChaddest only had a pass rating of 74. 15 completions, 32 attempts, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. See, I think when we go in and watch the games, it's a lot tougher for the CPU to pass. I've noticed that in my Dolphins franchise. Like, always the CPU quarterbacks have a hard time passing. Rushing the ball, Barlow had an all right day. He had 17 attempts, 51 yards, 3 yards per rush. Chad DeChaddest went 8 for 70. Pretty much all those were under our control. He had that one QB sneak. End the season with a 34-0 win. 49ers go 18-1. NFC wins the Pro Bowl. Oh, we just skipped to the offseason. Okay, now this is where things get interesting. Because it is a contract year for Chad DeChaddest, you can see his contract is expiring. 49ers are either going to have to trade him or re-sign him for a ton of dough. All right, the offseason is up, and I can see we're still power ranked first. Makes me believe that the 49ers did re-sign Chad. Let's see. They did. It's only a 2-year contract. He's only making like $9 million a year. I guess that is a lot considering the cap is $80 million, right? Yeah, salary is $80 million. Chad is getting a ton of that. Sim through this preseason. There we go, 3-1. Chad did play most of the time in the preseason. He killed it, of course, 9 touchdowns, 2 picks. All right, now in the season, in Chad's third year, we get a look at the depth chart. Did he finally? Nope. Overall, not changed. We also have Jake Plummer, who's an 83 overall. Barlow's down to an 80. R. Woods jumped up to an 88, and Brandon Lloyd's still sitting at an 82. So he does have some tools. 80 overall tight end. This could be his best year yet. What was he, just over 5,000 in his first year? And last year, I think he had 4,900 passing yards. Let's go through the season. 15-1 with the Super Bowl last year. There we go. The perfect 16-0 season. We beat some good teams, 11-win Panthers, a 12-win Eagles, 12-win Eagles, and then we ended the season with the win against the New England Patriots, who actually beat us 2 years ago. A quick look at the stats here. Tom Brady led the league in passer rating. Wow, DeChaddest came in third with 110 under just Peyton Manning. Looking at yards, wow, Chad only had 4,500 this year. This is his lowest yet. Tom Brady had just shy of 4,700. Touchdowns was Brady. DeChaddest had 34, 7 interceptions. Brady went 40-6. Wow. So I think Brady had the best touchdown to interception ratio we've seen since starting this career, despite Chad DeChaddest being 100 overall. Let's see who gets the awards here. Okay, MVP goes to Chad DeChaddest still. Tom Brady gets Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Ray Lewis. And the #1 rusher is Edgar and James. We beat Tom Brady. Of course we're MVP. Simming the wild card round. Okay, we get the Saints in the divisional round. We beat them in week 2, 48-21. I anticipate this will be another beatdown. I accidentally simmed to the AFC or the NFC championship game and we lost to the Bears, 34-27. The perfect season comes to a halt. We go 17-1. We beat the Saints. And then we lose to the Bears, and the Bears go on and beat Peyton Manning and the Colts in the Super Bowl. The Bears really got it together towards the end of the season there. I don't think there's anything left to do for this season. Let's go to the off season. Just finished the preseason in season 4. We're going to start the season here and check on the overalls. Wow, we're power ranked 2nd right now. That's interesting. Chad DeChaddest, 100 overall. We have a new running back, Hambrick, who's an 84. Robert Woods up to a 90, or sorry, Rashawn Woods is up to a 90. Brandon Lloyd, 83. This team got pretty much better, it seems, on the offense side of things. Defense, we're doing all right. Our starting right defense end is only a 65 overall. So the Browns are power ranked higher than us, which is interesting. Let's see how our overall is in the first game. Week 1, we have the St. Louis Rams. We are 99 offense and 86 defense. So our defense has just dropped significantly since our Super Bowl season 2 years ago. Going to simulate this season here. So this is year 4. Year 1, we lost in the conference championship. Year 2, we won the Super Bowl. Year 3, we went undefeated in the regular season, but lost in the conference championship to the Chicago Bears. Okay, get this. We go 14-2, but we lose to our division rival, the Seattle Seahawks, 29-31. We don't lose them once. We lose to them twice. Also 42-56. Our defense let up 56 points just a couple weeks after we shut the Cardinals out to 0 points. 2 losses on the season. Honestly, it doesn't look like we played anybody that good. The Falcons went 9-7. We beat the Rams. Went 9-7. Should have beat the Rams twice, yeah. Seahawks 12-4 beat us twice. Look at the awards first. We'll spoil it. Let's see. MVP again. That's 4 years in a row. Chad DeChaddest gets the MVP. Only 25 touchdowns this year. Offensive Player of the Year goes Donovan McNabb, who had 42 touchdowns. Rushing title goes back to Sean Alexander. Here's a look at the NFC playoffs. We get first round bye and home field advantage. Eagles get first round bye. The Seahawks get the wild card despite being 12-4. That always makes me laugh a little. Patriots, of course, are back in it. Chiefs win the AFC at 14-2, the same record as us. Bears, after their Super Bowl win last year, don't even make the playoffs. Look at the league leaders. Passing yards. Wow, Manning and DeChaddest were separated by 60 yards. Manning leads with 48-86, DeChaddest 48-23. Mark Bulger led the league in touchdowns with 43. DeChaddest is down here in 5th with 35. He did go 35-9. That's pretty good. Tom Brady, he does not throw picks, man. 33-7 for Brady. Comparing the passer rating, DeChaddest had a 119 and Brady had a 108. DeChaddest was slightly behind Peyton Manning in passer rating overall. Rushing the ball, DeChaddest had another 1,000-yard season, while Hambrick, the 84 overall running back, didn't. DeChaddest rushed in for 8-2. I love seeing him run the ball so much. With nothing else to do, let's start these playoffs here. Okay, we're simulating the divisional and conference championship again. We won the divisional. We beat the Eagles in the conference championship. This was year 5, right? This was year 4, sorry. Year 4, we're going back to the Super Bowl against the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm just going to gamecast this. I think gamecast is more accurate stats-wise. Cincinnati Bengals throw an interception. Carson Palmer, he's the quarterback for the Bengals. 49ers strike first with just a field goal. DeChaddest is 1 for 5 so far passing. Bengals strike back with a touchdown late in the first quarter. They go up 7-3. Another field goal for the 49ers. They got down to the goal line and settled for a field goal. Wow. 64-yard touchdown pass to Ronald Aguilar. 49ers get the lead 13-7. They don't go for 2 to make it 14-7. Carson Palmer gets a touchdown pass, 63 yards. Bengals are up by 8 in the Super Bowl. Bengals strike back with the field goal. It's 8-point game. 4 minutes left in the fourth. And the 49ers punt the ball. Looking like Chad won't be able to get it done today. He's got the ball with 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. Let's see. 3rd and 6. 4th and 1. They punt the ball. 1:50. Bengals get the first down. That's game. 4 seasons in, and Chad only has 1 ring, despite a 14-2 season, a 16-0 season, and a 12-4 season. I forget what the other one was. Okay, going to the off season here. Let's take a look. Okay, Chad's contract is expiring again. Still looking at 100 across the board. He has 99 scramble, but 100 everything else. What are the 49ers gonna do? Let me know, do you guys think we see DeChaddest play for another team? Reasonable, right, to expect that? Or does he stick with the 49ers? Let's see. Of course, they re-sign him. Let's see what his contract is. They sign him to a 3-year deal, so the 49ers are gonna have 3 years left with DeChaddest. I want to look at something. So you can see he's getting about $7.73 million a year. I want to see what Brady's getting and what his rating is. Brady's getting $5.37 million, but he has a higher penalty, so he's getting a little less salary, and he's a 93 overall. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. The other thing I was going to try for this year is, I don't think this does anything, but I'm just going to turn this to pass. We'll go pass deep a little, but I want to see if this means we pass the ball a lot more. Let's simulate this preseason and see what happens afterwards, if any overalls change significantly. First 4-0 preseason, I think. We jumped up to the first power ranked team. DeChaddest is still at a 100. We only have one other quarterback in the QB room, Collins, which makes sense. They signed him for 3 years, you know, unless we see 2 injuries. Rashawn Woods is up to a 90 overall. Ronald Aguilar is up to a 90 overall. Brandon Lloyd's still, he's a 3rd string now at an 83. So our receivers are developing. This guy, E. Johnson, he dropped a little. Going up against the Cardinals in week 1, you can see they're an 88 overall. We're 100 on offense, 86 on defense. Same as last year, I think. 95 overall. Simulate this season here. Okay, year 5. It looks like we get another chance at the perfect season. Sneaking by the Rams here in week 3, 1 by 2. We're 16-0. Beat the Seahawks both times this year, but the Seahawks are still 12-4, despite 2 losses to us. We'll look at the statistics first. League leaders. All right, let's hope we're back on top. 48-75. We blow out the competition. Manning must have got hurt or something. Tom Brady, 4,200. Jeff Garcia, 4,200. We're all damn near 4,900. Yeah, Peyton Manning's all the way down here. He either had a really off year or was probably hurt a couple games, is my guess. Brady isn't even up here. We went 37-9. Led the league in touchdowns. So look how we did rushing. Yet another 1,000-yard season, man. Dude is a go running the ball. 12 rushing touchdowns. So I don't think we saw much of a change in passes and rushing. So maybe that adjustment didn't change anything. Look at the playoff picture real quick. AFC, bunch of 10-6 and 11-5 teams. Pittsburgh getting in there at 9-7 because they won their division. Colts will make it, and Brady. So we'll probably have Trent Green, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning on the AFC side of things. We obviously win the NFC. Seattle at 12-4 gets the wild card on par with the Bears, who won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Let's get straight to the preseason. I'm going to do what I did last year and just sim to the conference championship game. So we beat the Redskins, beat the Bears. We got our revenge game from 2 years ago, and then we have the Jaguars in the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah, last year we lost the Super Bowl to the Bengals. All right, year 5. The perfect season is on the line. We're here in the simulator game cast. Perfect season. All on the line right here. Brett Favre is on the Jaguars. Did you guys see that? And Fred Beasley. Jaguars start out with a touchdown. Okay, we're driving too. We just lost a couple yards. Got the 3rd down. DeChaddest is 5 for 7 on the day. There we go. Touchdown. Run by Kevin Barlow. Tied up 7-7 in the first. '49ers take the lead with a DeChaddest run for 2 yards. 14-10, 3 minutes left in the second. Jaguars ball. Jaguars retake the lead. Chad's going to get the ball back here with a minute and a half. First play, 79-yard touchdown pass, Troy Hambrick. Wow, 49ers just punted when they were on like the 35-yard line, it looked like. They get it back though after a Jaguars punt. Three minutes left. 3rd and 10, and they get nothing. They're giving the ball to the Jags with 2 minutes 48 seconds left, with a 4-point differential between the two. Jags go down and go. They turn it over on 4th down. 49ers get the ball, able to just pretty much kneel it out. The 49ers get their 2nd Super Bowl. They complete the perfect 16-0 season, win the Super Bowl, 19-0. First team to do it in the common era. AFC wins the Pro Bowl. Nice. Can we still look at the awards? We can't, but I guarantee that MVP was probably the DeChaddest. 2 years left on the contract, so no reason to worry about any of this offseason stuff. 3-1 in the preseason. Let's get into the season and do what we do every year. Check and see how the overall DeChaddest. He's still 100 overall. Take a look at the player card. Okay, so now we see some stats are 100, some are 99. So it combines. We can see we've had 5 years, 54 rushing touchdowns. That's crazy. 186 passing touchdowns, 43 interceptions. How long is he going to last? Let's see. Looks like we have Priest Holmes from the Chiefs. Oh, how things have changed. Ronald Woods up to a 94. Ronald Aguilar, 91. Sean Woods up to a 94. Ronald Aguilar, 91. Let's simulate this season. Going into it, we're power ranked 7. Defense is an 84. Offense still 100. Overall 94. So we should be able to beat the Packers. We're going to simulate this whole season. 14-2, we ended the year with a loss to the 6-10 Falcons. And then it looks like Peyton Manning got us earlier in the year, 27-34. We had some closer games this year, it looks like. Take a quick look at the statistics before we get into the playoffs. Chad had a much higher pass rating than everyone else. Only 2 people above 100. Peyton Manning and DeChaddest. 4,900 passing yards. Tom Brady had 4,200. Peyton Manning had 4,100. He's just leading the league year after year. 43 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Tom Brady had 17 picks. What happened to him? He's 10 years pro. Maybe he'll retire soon, right? You think? We can. That's fair expectation. Player awards, MVP, DeChaddest yet again. Every single year since he's been in the league. MVP or Offense Player of the Year goes to Dante Culpepper. You can see we are power ranked number 1. Chiefs are 2nd at 12-4. Playoff picture for the NFC. Only team from our division. AFC, it looks like Peyton Manning and the Colts made it, but Tom Brady and the Patriots didn't. Chiefs, Texans, Bengals. Maybe we get a Super Bowl rematch after we beat them last year. All right, it is time for the playoffs. Losing this, I guess this game didn't matter, you know. We're going to do what we've been doing, simulate to the conference championship. We get the first round bye, so it's only 2 games. We get by the Vikings and we get by the New Orleans Saints. We beat them once. So we beat the Saints twice this year. We're going to the Houston Texans in the Super Bowl. This is a chance for back-to-back Super Bowls. After last year, we went on the perfect undefeated season run. Mark Bulger for the Texans. Texans go up 7-0. Looks like we just punt the ball. Settling for a field goal. Down 14 in the goal line. Two minutes left. Let's see what DeChaddest and Priest Holmes can do. About to the 50-yard line. They're driving, and a touchdown. Rashawn Woods, 34-yard touchdown reception. 49ers get a field goal right before the half after that interception. Still down by 1 point. Rashawn Woods with another touchdown, 71 yards this time. Jabbar Gaffney, I remember him. He's in this game. Texans get a field goal to make it just a 2-point game. 49ers still in the lead. Texans score in the first play of the fourth quarter. They go for the 2-point conversion and get it to go up 6 points. 49ers kick a field goal to make it a 3-point game. That field goal they missed earlier on is coming to haunt them a little, looks like. 49ers do get the ball. All comes down to the Texans take the lead with 15 seconds left. The 49ers are going to lose another Super Bowl. 5 seconds. Injury. They get one last play. Heave 70 yards. Looks like they got 46 of it. Ouch, man. That missed field goal early on in the game came back to haunt the 49ers as they lose 39-36 in the Super Bowl. Third loss of the year. In the playoffs, Chad completed 73% of his passes, 139 passer rating, which is just incredible, 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's just phenomenal. And we had 2 missed field goals in the playoffs. Texans get a Super Bowl with Mark Bulger. Let's check on the contract. Okay. So Chad has another year left, so he's safe for 1 more year on the 49ers. Okay, going into the regular season. This is DeChaddest's 7th season. We've gone through 6. We only have 2 Super Bowl titles. We also have 2 undefeated regular seasons. One of those resulted in a Super Bowl. You can see DeChaddest is still on 100 all. Looks like his arm strength did drop a little. Let's look at his player card. We're starting to see the first of declined ratings for DeChaddest. 97 arm strength, 97 strength, 97 jumping. This comes after what, his 2nd most yard year, perhaps his most touchdowns in a year. I can't remember if he beat 43. No more Priest Holmes. Hambrick has decreased a lot in overall, so we have a 74 overall running back. Dang, Rashawn Woods is up to a 98. Ronald Aguilar is up to a 92. We got some receivers. We also have a good tight end, 86 overall. Our ranked 6th going in the regular season. This is the lowest we've been in a couple years. You can see the 49ers have a 75 overall defense. So the defense got a lot worse. That makes them an 89 overall with a 95 offense. Wow. This could be our toughest year since our rookie season. This could even be tougher than our rookie season. I think we have a higher overall than what we started. It's not a perfect season, but it's dang close. Ending with a 1-point win against the Miami Dolphins, beat the Eagles. Our loss was in week 5 against the St. Louis Rams. That's a division opponent. We were away, lost by 11 points. We came back and beat them by 17. Boom. Let's look at the stats. Now we're power ranked first. Now they show some respect. Yeah, the next closest team in the NFC was the Rams at 10-6, or the Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Packers, all at 10-6. AFC, the Texans do get in the playoffs 9-7, the defending Super Bowl champs. Chargers are 12-4. They lead the league. Good for them. Let's look at the power rankings. We're number 1, of course, 15-1. Chargers 2. Texans, the defending Super Bowl champs, are all the way. Okay, let's get in these stats. League leaders, baby. DeChaddest on top, tied with Brendan Barnes. So if Chad was a rookie when he started, Brendan Barnes was drafted the following year by the Jets. He only had 20 completions though, 33 attempts. Okay. Robin Nichols, also a rookie that year, 100 passer rating. He had a ton of throws. Good for Robin Nichols. He's another young guy like us. We led the league with only 4,410 passing yards. I'm going to just do a quick lookup because I've debated turning the quarter length up to 7 minutes. And I mean, to be fair, this game was played when it was a lot more running the ball. I had some of the inspiration of the old NFL, you know, where you run the ball. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. 2009, it was 4,770. Probably 2008 passing. Leader had 5,000. That makes sense because we've had a 5,000 year DeChaddest. In real life, it was Drew Brees. Next closest was 4,500. 2007, Tom Brady had 4,800. Next closest was 4,423. 2006, 4,400 was a leader, Peyton Manning. So yeah, but when this game was made, it's really on par. You do 6-minute quarters. See, I'm looking at 2006 stat seasons statistically, and it's almost identical to this. You know, the top couple are all within 100 or so yards. When I go to 2005, which is technically the season after this game came out, passing leaders were all 4,000, 4,100. And then 2004, which is the first season, passing leader was 4,700, then 4,500. So we're getting completely right with these simulations. 6 minutes, I think. DeChaddest had 37 touchdowns, 10 picks. Where's Brady? You got to beat Brady every year, man. Uh-oh. He's down here, 24 touchdowns, 18 picks. Is he washed? Let's take a gander. 92 overall still. Where's that young guy? I want to see Robin Nichols. How is he for the Chargers? 83 overall. Okay. From Iowa. And then let's check Eli Manning. I know he's a beast in this game. He usually comes up in my franchise. 98 overall. Went to Ole Miss. 98 overall. Rushing, DeChaddest had another 1,000-yard year, man. Every year he rushes for 1,000 yards. That speed is crazy. 15 touchdowns. It sucks that when we go in the games and watch them, we don't get that accurate, you know, the accurate look. We don't see him take off and run barely ever. We can see week 2, DeChaddest was player of the week. Also week 6. Dang, week 7, Brady had 5 pass touchdowns. Week 9, MVP, DeChaddest every year since he's been in the league. Look at that name. Offensive Rookie of the Year. W.M. Walker. Who was he the rusher for? Walker? What? Look at what I just found out. The passer, number 1 passer for the Chiefs, Peyton Manning. He got traded to the Chiefs. I can't believe it. Trent Green's on the Colts, so they just did a 1-for-1 trade for some reason. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Anthony Wright is the quarterback for the Dolphins, I guess. Donovan McNabb is on the Eagles. Michael Vick is on the Falcons still. Giants still Eli Manning. Look at this. W.M. Walker. Walker. 1,400, the rookie for the Jags. Did we play the Jags in a Super Bowl? When did we play the Jags? I think we might have lost to them. I can't remember. But look at this guy. I don't even know how to say that. W.M. Will Mitchell Walker. 91 overall. Anyways, good for him. I'm going to go and look at these other passers. Oh, the reason this 6-year pro is behind this 5-year pro, Abe Simon, who is a 81 overall. So the Jets have 2 decent quarterbacks, it looks like. Hasselbeck is on the Packers. Tom Brady's still on the Patriots. Donald Cook. That's about it I care for. Put me in the playoffs, baby. Take me to the conference championship. Falcons again. No way. The Falcons? The Falcons don't even go to the playoffs. Tom Brady gets the Super Bowl win, beating the Eagles with Donovan McNabb. The Falcons. That's a division rival, right? No, it's not. It's not. But we beat the Falcons 20-16. It was a close game. Michael Vick beat us in the divisional round, and then Tom Brady goes and wins the Super Bowl. So 7 seasons, and we have 2 Super Bowl wins. Do we have 3 Super Bowl losses? I'll have to re-go over it. Okay. And here's the other thing. Oh, I'm off with the contract. Chad has 2 more years with the 49ers. Sorry. Did they renegotiate? I don't remember. All right, start this regular season of the 2011 season. This is our 8th year with DeChaddest. Power rank 3rd. We see still 100 overall. We probably had some more decreased stats. We'll look at it real quick. Arm strength went down to a 95. Strength jumping 95. Speed and agility down to a 98. Still 100 overall, but last year was his worst year in the listed years. Still putting up MVP stats, though. You know, there hasn't been a year where he hasn't been the MVP. 72 overall starting running back. Rashawn Woods is up to 100 overall. 200 overalls on the team. Man, just great receivers. L. Coles, Aguilar, 91 overall tight end. You'd think he has some options. He should be able to throw on everybody this year, right? Let's simulate the regular season here. 8th year, only 2 Super Bowls in 7 years. This is the 8th. 13-3. Okay, I think this is our worst record since our rookie season at 12-4. We did get our revenge game against the Falcons, 31-27. The Falcons only went 7-9. Patriots beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I don't think we played either of those teams. We lost to the Buccaneers by 10, and we lost to the Rams by 2. We lost to the Rams twice. Let's see if we played the Eagles. No Eagles. Looks like we didn't even play anybody that good. We had the Jaguars who were 10-6 and Buccaneers who were 10-6. I guess those are both good teams objectively. Power ranked 2nd, it says. Dang, the Chicago Bears went 15-1 to lead the NFC. Oh man, we got some competition in the NFC. We still get a first round bye. That's nice. Looking at the awards, is this going to be the first year we don't get the MVP? Do we get the MVP still? Okay, yeah, of course we do. I don't want to spoil the stats, so I didn't look at them. Offense player of the year, Michael Vick. Rushing title, Chad. Okay, look at this. Chad DeChaddest is the best rusher in the league too. That's crazy. Show me these statistics, man. League leaders. Okay, Chad just blew out everybody with his passer rating. 72% completion percentage, a whole 6 higher percent than Eli Manning. Oh my gosh, 5,468 passing yards. This is his most yet by far. I have to look up the most passing yards in a season, right? I'm sure these latest seasons have gotten out of hand. Okay, get this. In 2013, Peyton Manning threw for 5,477 yards. That's the record, narrowly beating Drew Brees, who had 5,476. We have 5,468. This would put us at 3rd all time to this day. I do think Peyton Manning had like 50 touchdowns in a season though, so with 42, we're still not there. But only 8 picks is incredible. Where's Brady? I want him. Oh, Stephen McNair had 4 picks, 29 touchdowns. Where's Brady? 27-16, 27 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. Kind of another bad year for him. All right, let's see how we did rushing. Oh my gosh. You have to get this. Chad DeChaddest, the #1 passer in the league by a margin of 1,200 yards. The #1 rusher in the league by a margin of over 350 yards. 15 rushing touchdowns. He led the league in rushing touchdowns, rushing yards, and passing touchdowns. This dude is top notch. Went to Harvard, baby. Chad DeChaddest. Yeah, we don't need Hambrick. How did he have 415 attempts? Every play is going to him. I don't get it, man. I do not. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. How does our quarterback have 607 attempts and 400 rushing attempts? How do you rush the ball 400 times in 16 games as a quarterback? Underrated thing about this team, knock on wood, is he hasn't been injured yet. AFC, we have the Steelers and the Patriots with Tom Brady up there. And then the Chiefs with Peyton Manning just missed the playoffs. San Diego has that young quarterback, right? They're going to be in there. Hopefully we see them in the Super Bowl, right? I'd like to see the Chargers with the young quarterback in there. Let's go to the playoffs. I'm going to just send the divisional game, divisional week. Narrowly beat the Cowboys. All right, this is probably game of the week. Chicago Bears, NFC Championship. The 16-1 Chicago Bears. We're game casting it. Boom, we start with a 74-yard touchdown. Dallas Murphy, I don't even know who that is. We're up 7-0 against the Bears. Bears strike back, make it 10-7 game. Another field goal. Officially 2-possession game. I forgot to look at the stats of our 100 overall receiver. I bet he had a killer year. I wonder if he'll be around next year. Oh, and the Bears missed the field goal. We get the ball with 45 seconds left. Let's make something happen before half. Come on, Chad. Get us a field goal range. Oh, he threw a pick. 100 overall, threw an interception. We're going to halftime. Bears don't score here. It might be out of reach. They stay in it with a touchdown. It's a 9-point game in the fourth, or 3 minutes left in the third quarter. DeChaddest has 15 rushes. He has 19 completions, 29 attempts right now. He's getting a couple more completions on this drive. He's just running the ball and now it's over. Bam! 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. We get Tom Brady and the Patriots. Before we go to this game, we're going to watch the Sports Center recap.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Patriots end up on the right side of an 11-point game.
Okay, Tom Brady had 4
Last
touchdowns.
but not least, we had the 49ers come away victorious. So before we embark on some serious Super Bowl hype, let's look back and dole out a few game balls for our primetime players from today's conference championships. 32 teams kicked things off back in September.
We have the
each
31st
having
defense
this game as their
and the best
goal.
offense.
Only 2 teams remain. One team will stand alone as champions of the National Football League. I'm Chris Berman, and that just about wraps
Damn, I
it
didn't
up.
know
Thanks
Deion
so
Branch
much
was
for
only
joining us here in
5'9".
the Bristol studio.
All right, my memory might be off, but I'm pretty sure we've played in 5 Super Bowls, and I think we've lost 3 and won 2. If we win this, we'll be 3 for 6, I think, against Tom Brady and the Patriots. Patriots start with a touchdown, rushing to Jermaine Willis. 49ers strike back, make it 7-7 with 3 minutes left in the first. What happened? Did they go for it? We just got the ball back on their 28. We go up 2 scores now. '49ers are going to try to make it a 3-possession game, and they do with the touchdown. It's official. Get wrecked, Brady. Chad DeChaddest had 86 rushing yards on you with 27 attempts. Chad DeChaddest wins his 3rd Super Bowl in his 8th year and is the MVP. I'm impressed with our defense, despite being what were they, like a 75 overall? They held the Patriots to 13 points. Let's go to the off season here. Chad DeChaddest has 1 year left on his contract. He's getting paid a ton of dough. 11 mil salary. Let's see what Brady's getting. Brady's still in that contract, 5.37 mil. Eli Manning's getting 6 million. Let's see what Manning's getting too. He's getting only 2.9 million salary. 4 more years. That's 3 Super Bowls for Chad DeChaddest. Starting the regular season, power ranked 14th. It makes me wonder if they got rid of him. Nope, they didn't. Chad DeChaddest still on the team. See how his ratings have gone down. Arm strength, and jumping down to 94. Speed and agility still to 98. I should have kept track of, his records each year, so we can see how many games he's won and lost. I can just go over the footage. Maybe I'll do that. 74 overall halfback. Rashawn Woods is still 100 overall. Ronald Aguilar is 91. And a 96 tight end. Okay, these tools for him are just so top notch, but because we're power ranked 14th, our defense must be atrocious. 76 overall with the 88 offense. 85 overall. So we must also have a bad offensive line. We're only an 85 overall. This could be a rough year. This is the 9th year for Chad DeChaddest in the league. Let's get through this regular season. In one of what I thought was our lowest overall season yet, we go 14-2, losing to the 6-10 Browns and the Arizona Cardinals, who went 11-5. They could have gave us a run for the money in the division, but they're a couple games behind. Looks like we'll be first round bye with home field advantage. Again, I can only imagine. Yup. Giants get in there, second team behind us. Maybe we face them in the playoffs. As far as the AFC, Bills are in there, Chiefs, Jaguars. We could go against the Bengals again. Chargers with that young quarterback. I'll be happy with any of these teams in the Super Bowl. We haven't seen Pittsburgh in there yet. All right, the league leaders. Let's see. Donald Cook. Okay, he only had 31 attempts. Let's see the yards. Led by yours truly, DeChaddest. Eli Manning came second, 4,400. Both these guys are the same age, 9 years pro. They're both rookies at the same time, so we can compare their careers. Looks like Eli Manning led the league in touchdowns. Chad only had 31, which is his lowest maybe yet. Chad had 9 interceptions, so that's low. But look at the rushing. Oh my gosh. Last year, what did he have? 15 or 1600 yards rushing. What is happening? DeChaddest has 2,100 yards rushing. A 2,000 yard rusher, is that a record? I don't know. That has to be, right? 22 rushing touchdowns. How did our 100 overall quarterback come to rush the ball 470 times? Let's see how our 100 overall receiver did. Where is he? Ronald Woods. Uh-oh. I just went opposite and I see Ronald Aguilar is out. He must have got injured. Rashawn Woods, 1,000 receiving yards, 8 touchdowns. Okay, let's go to player awards. MVP again. Every year, Eli Manning got offensive player of the year, and rushing title goes to DeChaddest again. Ooh, okay. So it looks like we're out a couple players, mostly defense. On offense, we're out a fullback and receiver Ronald Aguilar. He'll be back for the playoffs though. Yeah, here's a look at the standings. Nothing stands out too much. Giants went 11-5. Chiefs only go 9-7 with Peyton Manning. Let's go to playoffs, baby. Let's go straight to the conference championship. Let's see if we can watch the Sports Center. Talk about our game versus Eli Manning and the Giants. We get a rematch against the Bengals in the Super Bowl.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Bengals squeeze out a 4-point victory.
7-3.
We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. And our only injuries this week are of the season-ending
Collapsed lung? What is happening in the AFC?
On injured reserve. He'll miss the season, and of all the places you hate to lose established players, the offensive line has to be the worst. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
And in our final game, we had the 49ers come away victorious.
33 carries is what it said.
So before we embark on some serious
34
Super Bowl
pass
hype,
attempts, 3
let's
rush
look back and
touchdowns.
dole out a few game balls for our
Whoa, who's
primetime
green?
players from today's conference championship.
Who's his new quarterback for the Giants?
32 teams kick things off
Don't matter.
in September, each having
Hey,
this
we
game
both have
as their
terrible
opening
defenses. The
goal.
49ers having the
Only
second
2
worst
teams
and the Bengals having the worst.
remain.
Carson
National
Palmer.
Football League.
We'll game cast it. Carson Palmer's got to be ancient by this point, right? Maybe not. Bengals respond with the field goal. Carson Palmer's 4 for 9 so far, it said. 2 interceptions. DeChaddest 11 for 14. Get us a field goal. Up by 21. It's just a beatdown right now. Another pick by our defense. That's 3 for Carson Palmer, I think. Chad actually threw an interception. And that's the game. DeChaddest had 29 rushes, 114 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. 2 consecutive Super Bowls. Even notice it. Let us know. That's right. What are we? So we were 3 for 7. Now we're 4 for 8. Or now we're 4 for 7. No, we were 3 for 6. Sorry, 3 for 6. And now we're 4 for 7 in Super Bowls. That's 4 rings for DeChaddest. 4 rings for DeChaddest. So you guys are going to have to remind me, is this a contract year? It is. His contract is expiring. What's the AI going to do? Are they going to re-sign him? He's still 100 overall. He comes off another Super Bowl win. His lowest touchdowns and perhaps ever. 10 years in the league. What are they going to do over here at the 49ers? And what do you know? They re-signed him, of course, 4 more years. They said 4 more years. It's like for a president. Why they have 4 quarterbacks, I don't know. I understand the rookie. I understand DeChaddest. These two guys, I don't. And why are they paying him all this money? Whatever. Chad's around. He's going to be the starter for the rest of the time. Let's get through this preseason. 3-1. Start the season. Let's take a look on Chad. See how his stats. Still 100 overall. Arm strength down to 93. He started to lose in pass accuracy, 98. Speed, agility, 97. Strength and jumping still to 93. Or dropped down to 93 as well. Okay, so he's starting to lose some physical stats, which makes sense, I suppose. I ranked 6th going into the season. Okay, I just had to pause it. Something went weird here. Started off 4 and 5. Power ranking down to the 19th. That makes sense with the record. Nobody's injured right now. Chad's our only passer. 19 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Okay. I guess it's legit. I'm gonna just see our overall real quick. I forgot to do that before the season. We did beat the Titans 52-28. Okay, yeah, we're just low overall. 88 offense, 76 defense, 85 overall. We're less than the Saints, who we play next. Yeah, 4 and 5. I guess we'll just simulate the rest of the season. Okay, we finished. I mean, better than we were looking, but still only 9 and 7. This is definitely our worst season yet. Lost to the Falcons in the last week. Lost to our division rival, the Cardinals. This could actually bite us in the butt, because you can see right here we're ahead of the Seahawks and the Rams. It all depends on what happened with us and the Cardinals earlier in the season. Okay, we beat them, so I don't know who gets the tiebreaker, us or the Cardinals. That determines the playoffs. We could miss the playoffs for the first time. Because we're power ranked 6th, I think we still make it. Let's see. No, the Cardinals make the playoffs and win the division. We are the first team out. For the first time, we missed the playoffs. For the first time, we get less than 12 wins and we get 9 wins. Let's see if we get the MVP. Okay, we still get the MVP. He was also the rusher of the year again. So we get the MVP, but no playoffs is interesting. Eli Manning had a great pass rating with 108. Let's see yards wise. DeChaddest with 4,600. Mark Bolger, 4,300. Eli Manning, 4,300. Didn't I see Peyton? Where's he at? Tom Brady had 3,700. Peyton Manning down here with 3,000. Been in the league for 16 years. Okay, we lead the league with touchdowns, 37, but we do throw 14 picks, which is a good amount. The most I can remember. Eli Manning went 33 and 6. Those picks hurt us, but we lead the league in rushes again. 1,951, almost a 2,000-yard year. 12 touchdowns. So funny to me. I don't get it. We're power ranked 6th, but no playoffs for us. It's a shame. Simulate through these playoffs here. Oh, I didn't know you can do this. You can go and see who played in each week. So we can see in the championship games is the Chargers who beat the Jaguars and the Cowboys beat the Vikings. And then in the Super Bowl, dang, the Chargers lost. I kind of was hoping we could see them win a Super Bowl. Cowboys get the Super Bowl. That's it though for that year. Let's go on to I don't think anything changes here. Yeah, we still have 3 more years for Chad. Going into the 2013 season, this is our 11th year. Going into the 2014 season, 4 for 7 on Super Bowls in 11 years. I guess in 10 years. So 3 years we didn't make the Super Bowl, is that right? Chad is still a 100 overall, but you can see his stats dropped a little bit more. 92 arm strength, 96 pass accuracy, leadership and composure even fell to a 99. I wish it showed more years worth of stats. It just says pre-2010. And something gets confused here because it says minus 8.6 yards. Yeah, something gets messed up because how's his total yards less than that? Unless it's missing a digit, but I don't think he has 173,000 passing yards. At least the touchdowns is right, 376. Anyways, let's get through this season. Hopefully we don't miss the playoffs again. That was weird. All right, an 11-5 season. We lose to the Finns by 1 point. Cardinals take us, but it looks like we win our division unless the Rams have a crazy record. Let's find them. No, Rams went 5-11. We're back into playoffs, baby. Power ranked 2nd. Let's check out these stats yet again. League leaders. Show me something. Ralph Ward, the rookie, came in with 115 passer rating. He only threw 112 attempts, though. We lead the league in pass yards again. All these guys are young. Okay, we still have Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer is actually only a year older than us. Tom Brady been in the league for 15 years. Ron McGuire led the league in touchdowns with Tyler Marshall. These two are drafted in the same year, K-State and Penn State. They're going to be battling for the next year, or for the next couple years. We had 15 picks. Brady had 11, of course. He had to beat us. But does Brady have... Oh, no. What happened to rushing? DeChaddest. He's not rushing. Something changed. 930 rush yards. 9 rushing touchdowns still. All right. MVP? Yep, MVP. Every year we get the MVP. We didn't get the rushing title. Oh well, but MVP, man. Add it to the list of trophies every year. Okay, I don't even need to look at the playoff picture because I can do start playoffs and then look right here. We're not in the first round, are we? Yeah. So that's cool. We can just simulate through these games. Let's simulate the week. Okay, so Titans win. Ravens beat Tom Brady and the Patriots. Vikings win. And Saints beat the Redskins. Now we play the 8-9 Vikings. You have to be joking. Hold on. Looking at the playoff picture, the Vikings won their division with 8-9. What happened? Or 7-9. They were 7-9. Yeah, they just had a 3-way tie with the Packers and Lions, and now we get the Vikings. And now we get the Vikings in the playoffs. I'll be damned if I lose this game. Simulate. Okay, we get the beat down 38-7, of course. So you can see here, we smoke the Vikings. Buccaneers sneak past the Saints. Ravens and Titans win. And then now we go against the Buccaneers. We seem like the team to beat. Yeah, we're an 87 overall. They're an 86. Our offense is only an 88 overall. This should be a good game. I'm just going to simulate it and take us to the Super Bowl. Bam! Lost in the conference championship to the Buccaneers, 15-24. Buccaneers did go on to win the Super Bowl, so that makes us feel a little better. Let's see the playoff stats. I want to see who these quarterbacks are. Buccaneers, Jimmy Cummings. So Jimmy Cummings, is just a rookie, I think, in the game, right? Or a second? No, he's a made-up person, I think. Yeah, he's a made-up person, I think. Eagles had Ron McGuire. Tom Brady was in there. So the only players who are in the game is Tom Brady, and not even Chad. It's only Tom Brady. He's the only one left holding it down. Nothing else to do but go to the off season. I don't think anything should change here for DeChaddest. Let's take a look at this roster. DeChaddest, 100 overall. Okay, so every year we're just losing 1 arm strength, it looks like. 92. Some of the other stats are like half a point per year. 78 overall halfback. Oh my gosh. Who are these receivers? A 68 overall and a 74 overall. At least we have this 100 tight end. 76 left tackle, 81 left guard, 63 center, 78 right guard, 67. Is this our worst team yet? We have 1 person in the 80s on the D line. We have 1 linebacker in the 80s, and he's an 84. 1 cornerback in the 80s, a safety that's 83, and our other safety 82. This has got to be our worst team yet. Somehow we're power ranked 4. I don't mean to say if we make it to the playoffs, I'll be surprised, but 87 offense, 75 defense. We got DeChaddest. It's hard to count him out, but I expect a tough season, you know, maybe a 9-7, 10-6 again. If I guess 10-6. Yeah, we did a lot better than expected. Some of these were close games, 4-point game, 1-point game, 6-point game, 3-point game. Going up top here, 3-point game, 1-point game. You know, some of these were close, but I mean, we did good. What more can you ask for? 13-3 season. Take a look at this playoff picture. Some good teams in there. Everybody's 10-6 or better in the NFC. Browns sneak in with 8-8 to get the wild card. Eagles one behind us. Look at the league leaders yet again. Yards, David Bryan, Carson Palmer. DeChaddest down here with only 3,900 passing yards. 62% completion rating. That's a little below par for him. 27 touchdowns for DeChaddest and 11 picks. You know, he's starting to put up closer to average numbers. It's a little better than average, I'd say. He's not rushing the ball nearly as much. Where is he? He's down here at 980. It's like he's like the 20th something rusher. 8 touchdowns though is decent. 3 fumbles. He might not get the MVP this year. Okay, he gets it. Every freaking year he's got the MVP so far, dude. Oh my gosh. We're in 2015. Let's just simulate right to the conference championship. Oh, we lose to the Redskins 29-26. We're getting knocked out of the playoffs lately. Hey, the Redskins go and win the Super Bowl at least. Now here we are in the offseason. Can we look at these stats for the playoffs? I want to see who the Redskins. No, we can't. I wanted to see who the Redskins passer was. Okay, losing in the playoffs. Chad has one more year left on his contract. He'll probably, yeah, so that'll be interesting what happens after this next season. All right, just getting into the regular season. I think I was counting. This is his 13th year, right? Still 100 overall. He's played, yeah, years pro 13. This is his 13th season. Man. 435 total touchdowns. Arm strength down to 91. He's still 100 overall, but that will probably drop next year. 80 overall halfback, a little better. Still garbage at receivers. We got a good tight end. 15th power rank. I guess it makes sense. 86 overall. Well, we do have a 93 offense. We must have got some better O-linemen. 73 defense is just trash, though. All right, let's sim through the, what did I say, 13th season of 2016. Yeah, reminder, I think this is a contract year. Dang, okay, so this last game of the season, the Cardinals and us went into it 12-3. The winner takes a division. I assume the Cardinals got the wild card, so they're still in the playoffs, but 13-3. It's a good year for, you know, what we expected. Power rankings, we're number 2 behind the 14-2 Miami Dolphins. Okay. Yeah, we get in there and the Cardinals get in at 12-4. Let's look at the league leaders real quick. Harry Underwood led the league in passer rating. Let's look at this guy. Who is this quarterback for the Dolphins? 81 overall. He had 4,400 passing yards. That's pretty good. Not quite Chad DeChaddest, though. 47, 36, 34 touchdowns. Dang, Harry Underwood had 44 touchdowns, 15 picks. We had 34 and 12 picks. Rushing, Chad DeChaddest couldn't run as well this year, 849. Only 6 rushing touchdowns. I think we still get the MVP, right? Bam. Yet again for Chad. Yeah, Dolphins at 14-2. Jets get in the wild card at 10-6, and the Raiders take the other spot at 8-8. Oh, all three teams from our division made the playoffs. Cardinals and Rams at 9-7. Start the playoffs, baby. Get past the divisional round. We play the Cardinals. No way. The Cardinals get the revenge game on us. We haven't seen a Super Bowl in some years now, I think, since we won our last one. Eagles beat the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. Who would have thought? Yeah, Dolphins beat the Chargers. So the Chargers are getting close every year. Eagles scrape by the Cardinals 20-17, and then the Eagles go and beat the Dolphins. Wow. You're in the offseason. DeChaddest contract is expiring, 14 years pro. It's so crazy. He's been in the league for 14 years, you know. He's starting to decrease. It's 2017 right now. So we're going to have the 2017 season. Okay, let's see what they did with Chad. Did they sign him? They signed him 3 more years. They have Chad for 3 more years. Nice little 4-0 preseason. Let's see how Mr. DeChaddest has developed going into his 14th year. Still 100 overall, 14 years pro, 4 rings in 14 years. So the funny thing about this is, you know, we're 14 years pro and have 4 rings as a 100 overall quarterback. So it's just funny that, like, back in ESPN NFL 2K5, you just couldn't anticipate a quarterback like Tom Brady. What does he have, 7 rings? Being in the league that long. DeChaddest's arm strength dropped down to a 90. Still 100 overall. So, I mean, we still do have time. We have 3 more years on the contract. Let's simulate through this season here. But it just shows, like, how dominant Tom Brady was. You know, what was he in the league? Like 20-something years. So I guess we've only been in 14, so we have time. But 10-6. We lost to the Seahawks twice, who take the division. We lost to the Packers. This is a good year. Could have been better, though. Buccaneers also went 10-6, who beat us. You would think we should make the playoffs at 10-6, right? Playoff picture, boom, we get the last wild card spot, beating the Falcons by 1 game. Yeah, Seahawks take the division. In the AFC, we have the Raiders, Titans, Jets, Steelers, Bills, and Chiefs. League leaders. Okay, so Bills have Ellis Schultz. That's their quarterback. Jets have Sherman Cunningham, who did really good, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, we had 4,200 passing yards. Led the league, but everybody else just kind of had a slow year, it seems like. Nobody over 4,000. Touchdowns, Ralph Ward for the Chiefs. So he's potentially who we could play in the Super Bowl, the 4-year veteran. Not a veteran, the 4-year quarterback. DeChaddest is down here with 26 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. 1 more touchdown than Eli Manning. Remember, they're the same year. Is Brady in here? Did Brady finally retire? I think he did. Okay, so it's us and Eli left. DeChaddest, he's not up at the top rushing either. It's gotten slow. I don't know what's happened. 929 yards, still almost 1,000-yard rusher, which is kind of funny. We have the most total yards offense, of course. All right, player awards. DeChaddest, the MVP. He keeps getting it, man. How does he keep getting away with this? We're out of guard and a fullback for the playoffs. Chiefs getting the playoffs as a 10-6 wild card. Okay, we've been getting eliminated in the playoffs the last couple years. We have to play in the wild card round against the Vikings. Let's sim it. Okay, we get the win 31-10. Okay, this is going to be a good one against the Eagles. We're going to sim it. Oh, we get the win. And now we get the Seahawks and the conference championship. Reminder, the Seahawks beat us twice this year, 20-34 and 31-38. So I'm going to game cast this. We're 4 for 7 on Super Bowls. If we win this, we'll get our 8th Super Bowl appearance. "81-yard touchdown pass. 2 plays after getting sacked." DeChaddest throws a pick in the 3rd quarter. Seahawks score a touchdown after the interception. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt the Niners. Another pick by the same guy, Guillermo Roberts. 2 interceptions on the day. Seahawks tie it up in the 4th quarter. It's going to be 17-17. Oh my gosh, Guillermo Roberts gets his 3rd pick. Is Chad washed? Okay, the Seahawks turn it back over, but still 3 picks by DeChaddest. What's going on? The 49ers punt the ball from the opponent 40-yard line. Seahawks are going to get the ball with time in a tie game. They're going to punt it. Yep, 49ers get the ball, 2 minutes left. They turn it over. The 49ers go for it on 4th and turn it over. That's game, man. 19 seconds left is all Chad has to make a miracle happen. Oh, I almost jumped up. I saw a touchdown. Yeah, another pick by Guillermo. That's 4 interceptions. Oh, how the greats have fallen. Simulate these playoffs. Seahawks go on to win the Super Bowl. That's 3 times or so we've lost to a Super Bowl winning team. But check this out. Check this out. DeChaddest, 6 interceptions in the playoffs. Oh, Steelers had a rookie take them far. Yeah, that Seahawks guy. 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Mitchell Jensen. Oh no, man. Oh no. We lost again in the playoffs. This keeps happening. We haven't been to the Super Bowl in what feels like a long time. All right, going into the 15th year for DeChaddest. Power ranked 14th. Okay, he's still 100 overall. I can't believe he's still up here at 100 overall. 87 arm strength, 90 pass accuracy, 91 speed, 91 agility. It's got to be those running stats that still hold him high, right? 79 halfback, 73 receiver, 74 receiver, 97 tight end. First week against Carolina. Okay, you can see we're an 84 offense, 71 defense, 81 overall. This is terrible. Let's just simulate this 1 week, see what happens. Lost to the Panthers. Simulate week 2. Do we beat the Falcons? Okay, we got the win there. I'm going to go ahead and simulate the rest of this season. We're 1-1. It's an 81 overall. We're not good, despite having a 100 overall quarterback. No way. So this Seattle Seahawks team, I think at one point they were 8-5, and they lost the last 3 games. And obviously we won the last 4 to go 9-7. So I think we should have just snuck by our division. Yeah, we beat the Rams, beat the Cardinals. Wow. Win the division at 9-7. The Seahawks choked the lead there. Look at the team standings. Yeah, no playoffs for the Seahawks. Redskins, Eagles, and Giants all go to the playoffs from that division. We get in as the worst win percentage team from the NFC. Only team, okay, and the Ravens get in as 8-8, and the Colts as 8-8 in the AFC. Jets are 14-2. Top teams are 11-5 in the NFC. You can see we're gonna have a week 1 playoff game. in the wild card. Let's look at the league leaders again. Dang, DeChaddest came in 5th with 4,019 behind all these young guns. DeChaddest isn't even up here for passing touchdowns. 25 passing touchdowns, 17 interceptions. That's terrible. Where is he rushing? He's not even up here. Oh man, he's not even on there. What did he have? Oh, he was. He's had 700 rushing yards. This might be the first year no MVP. What do y'all think? Oh, he got it. Every time I see it, it just cracks me up a little. DeChaddest MVP. Was that 14 seasons in a row? They can't stop him. Going to the playoffs. We get the Eagles week 1 and lost. I don't know if we're gonna make it to another Super Bowl, guys. I don't know if we're gonna make it to another Super Bowl. Texans beat the Redskins 13-3. Let's go to the offseason. Let's just get on to next year. We have 1 year left on our contract. We finished that season 9-8. It said 9-8. 3-1 in the preseason. Oh wow, we're going into the 2019 year. Does that make it? I think that makes it our 16th season. I ranked 6th, which is good. DeChaddest is still 100 overall. Arm strength down to 85, pass accuracy down to 86. So he's decreasing each year. 16 years in the league. Yeah, these last 2 seasons were bad compared to the rest. 25-17, 26-10. 25-17 is not good. But I mean, to be fair, he hasn't had much help back here. This team looks a little better. Offensive line still is really weak, man. Really weak. Defense looks a little bit better. Let's see how we fare against the St. Louis Rams overall wise. This could give us a look for the division. Oh, 82 offense, 71 defense, 80 overall. We just keep getting worse. We should beat the Rams here. We have them at home. Yeah, 27-20. Saints could be a tougher task. Yep, lose to them. I'm going to sim to our bye week. All right, we went 3-1. I'm simming slow because, I mean, there's a chance we don't get back to the playoffs. There's a chance we don't get back to the Super Bowl ever again. 4 for 7 in Super Bowls. We're starting this off hot. 5-1, 6-1. Nice. Now I feel like I can simulate the rest of the season. These Seahawks come to play, man. We both went 12-4, us and them, and we went 1-1 head to head. It says our power ranking is first, which might mean it says we're ahead of the Seahawks there. Yeah, but the Seahawks take us in the playoff picture, so they get the head-to-head win there for some reason. AFC, I don't see anything stand out. Bengals are back in it. Jets, Bills, Broncos. This might be the first time we see the Broncos around. Let's just go straight to the bread and butter. Do we get MVP? Yes, we do. DeChaddest every freaking year. MVP. Guadalupe Henry, second in yards, coming behind Gilbert Stone, the quarterback for the Broncos. Barry Underwood for the Dolphins is up there. Let's see touchdowns. DeChaddest goes 36-14, so a bounce back after the 2 slump years. This Gilbert Stone guy, he doesn't seem like a scrub. Maybe we see him. Is Eli Manning still around? Wow, I don't see Eli Manning on here. Yeah, we officially might be the oldest quarterback. I saw 15, we're 16. The oldest person I saw is this guy, Adam Ray's 15 years in the league. We might be the oldest person left here, honestly. Let's get in these playoffs. We're going to have to play round 1 again. I'm just going to sim all the way to the conference championship. Beat the Bucks, lose to the Eagles by 3. Broncos actually win the Super Bowl. Good for them. They beat the Eagles. So that Gilbert guy, yeah, he's good. We just keep losing in the playoff. All right, we're heading to the offseason. Contract expiring, still 100 overall. You think they want to keep him around. He's not retiring yet. 3-1 in the preseason, power rank 6th. Let's see if he's around. Yeah, of course he is. He dropped down to a 98. This is the first time he will not be 100 overall. Old no photo Chad. Here we go. 17th year in the league. Arm strength of 83. Pass accuracy of 84. We're in the year of 2020, which is the 17th year for Chad DeChaddington. We're getting close to modern day. Okay, we finished 10-6. Yet again, we tie with the Seahawks. We beat them once, they beat us once. Look at this though. The Panthers went 14-2. The Rams went 1-15. They're definitely the worst team in the league. Team standings, the Seahawks get the division back-to-back years, beating the tiebreaker. I don't know how or why, but they did it. We're 10-6. We're gonna have to play in the wild card round. Jets go 14-2, and then Broncos are back in it. 11-5, the defending Super Bowl champs. Fernando Phelps for the Texans, and us with 4,000. Gilbert for the Broncos, 3,843. We're third in touchdowns with 31, and we threw 12 picks. I suppose that's a good year. Thing I care about though, MVP every year, DeChaddest. That's cool. We win it every year. We're out a wide receiver for the playoffs. Wayne Howard, the rookie. We're power ranked 6th going into it. I don't think there's anything else to do, right? Let's just do a game cast some of these games. I'm just gonna sim the Packers. If we lose by 1 point, I guess I should have game casted it, huh? Let's see what happened in the playoffs here. Okay, Patriots beat the Texans in the AFC Championship. Redskins beat the Packers in the Super Bowl. The Redskins take it home against the Patriots. We go to the retirement period. DeChaddest still has 1 year left. I wonder when he'll retire, man. We're gonna be able to play into 2021, I think. Okay, we lost 3 games in the preseason. That doesn't matter though. Our rank 26th. What happened? Are we just that bad? Overall, DeChaddest is a 96, dropped 2 whole overall. Arm strength 81, pass accuracy 82, speed of 81. You might not be that guy anymore, huh? I'm just gonna sim to this Rams game, see what happens in this regular season. They were 9-3 so far. I'm gonna just see what our overall is. Yeah, 82 overall. Vikings are 87. So it's a little impressive that we're 9-3 right now. Geez, 10-3, we just beat the Vikings. Last 3 games are division opponents, so it looks like we should take this division. I don't even know if it's possible for them to win it. Oh, it is actually. Cardinals could. Seahawks could. With that win, now it's not. So we get the division, nice. Finished 12-4, first in the NFL. Best record in the NFL, 12-4. So we get the first round bye. Let's quickly go through these stats real quick. Second with 4,100, Jimmy O'Brien, 13 years pro. He's also an old guy. He steps up. We only had 28 touchdowns and 16 interceptions. Depending on how we did rushing, you know, we might not get the MVP. 700 yards rushing. You think that'd be enough, right? Bam! Every year, playoff picture for the NFC. Nobody else. Or yeah, the Cardinals get in at 9-7. Broncos, Titans, Bengals, Bills, Browns, Texans start playoffs. Okay, we get the Buccaneers first. And here's what I'm gonna do. We're 83 overall, they're 87. I'm gonna play the first couple drives. Okay, just because this could be one of our last playoff runs, I'm gonna just get in here and play a drive or 2 with DeChaddest before he decreases too much. What a terrible kick.
Blake fields the opening kick of this division championship at the 18.
Ooh, almost picked.
The anticipation of the throw was key here.
No catch, only 1 foot in bounds. All right, here we go. DeChaddest in the backfield. We're opening it up with the pass. I don't know too much about these receivers here. Let's fit that gap. Oh man, first play. Look at that with DeChaddest. First play, baby. Man, there we go. Pass. And an interception by Colin, baby. I don't know. By the way we're playing, we could make it back to the Super Bowl. Let's see what this running back's about. I'm pretty sure he's a low overall. Lost a yard. We'll try the in and outs on the right side of the field, see if we can diagnose that correct. We gotta hit Y. What a ball. Get upfield. There we go, baby. Get upfield. We're doing great passing this ball. This play is a little weird when you got the running backs coming out of the backfield and running wheels. They usually don't work, I don't think. We can try to throw it to him. Of course, it's just on the money. DeChaddest, man. He's awesome. All right, see what we can do with this play here. We're going to take off left. He still got it. He still got the speed. All right, that's enough for me. We'll simulate to the end here. Look at that. We blow them out 38-14. And now we go to the conference championship. It doesn't even say who we play. We just... Oh, we beat the Giants. We're going back to a Super Bowl, baby, against the Tennessee Titans. Let's game cast it, baby. Let's game cast it. Let's go 49ers in the Super Bowl back again. What is it, 2021? And they start off with a score. Big third down conversion. They get a penalty. Keep the drive alive. It's going to be only another field goal. Wow. The 49ers intercept the ball at 20 seconds left in the half and then get a touchdown on the very next play. Okay, it's 17-13. 49ers start with the ball. Titans get a field goal to make it a 7-point game. 49ers need a touchdown to tie it up. They fumble it, but they recover the ball. 3rd and 5. They get first. 3rd and 5 again. They get the first again. They're in the red zone. 4th and 5. They kick the field goal. Now they're down by 4. Titans get the ball. 3rd and 2. 1st and 10 with a minute 55. First down here seals it. Yep, that's game. The 49ers and DeChaddest lose another Super Bowl. That puts them at 4 for 8, I think. Oh. 4 for 8 in Super Bowls. I mean, 8 appearances is pretty good. I would have liked to do better than win half of them, but I mean, 50%, you win or you lose. But I mean, it's a 99 overall player, you know, he's 100 overall, he's the GOAT. Oh, and that's it. DeChaddest retires after the Super Bowl loss. Is there anything we can do here? Talk out of retirement? We can give him this giant contract for 2 more years. He doesn't want to sign for 3 at all. He only wants 2 more years. Let's give him it. Oh, he accepted. We successfully talked him out of retirement. We said, nope, 2 more years. You're 96 overall. 2 more years would be awesome. Let's see if he stays true to that after this next year. Send him through this preseason. 0-4 in the preseason. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Power rank 30th. Oh no, what happened? DeChaddest went from a 96 to a 92 overall. Player card shows 79 arm strength, 78 pass accuracy, 100 read coverage. So that hasn't changed at all. 95 consistency, 76 speed, 76 agility. Things might be going downhill for the 49ers and DeChaddest. Power rank 30th. How is that right? Let's see our true overall. 74 overall, 79 offense. Our defense is a freaking 59. We just gave all our money to Chad. I guess we shouldn't have done that. We gave him a ton of dough to stick around, but 74 overall. Needless to say, I think we're gonna miss the playoffs this year. It'll add to his stats, but what was I talking about? Might miss the playoffs. We went 13-3, won the division. How in the world did that happen? Did we make some signings? I mean, our defensive line got better, that's for sure. We have some 81s. Nobody really in the 60s, which is nice. Yeah, we're pretty much like averaging 60 or 80 overall. If I had to guess, we made some plays in the middle of the season. I'm going straight to the award. Oh my gosh. Chad wanted to retire, and we talked him out of it in his first year. After that, no MVP. He did get Offensive Player of the Year, but only 24 touchdowns passing. Oh, we're just falling behind. He's not even up here. He had 3,600 passing yards, 24 touchdowns, 9 picks. So he still had low interceptions, one of the lowest in the league. This guy, Dan Ramirez, had 4,200 yards, 35 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions for the Bears. He's an 85 overall. He's a beast. Let's see how Chad did running. 163 attempts, 500 yards. Pretty much on par with our starting guy. Both had 3 touchdowns. Playoff picture, AFC, that's what we're looking at. Dolphins get in there. We led the NFC yet again. Seattle makes it in at 12-4. We've been really just battling out with them. Let's start these playoffs. We get to skip the wild card round, which is awesome. We get the Vikings, who last week, the Seahawks. Okay, so this is a tough game. I mean, I don't expect to win this game, but we do. We beat them 24-6. Put us in the AFC Championship, baby. Put us in the AFC Championship against the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm just gonna sim it. Get us in the Super Bowl. We win 14-13. We get a rematch against the Bengals. We're in the year of 2023. We have to gamecast it, right? Another Super Bowl. This is back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. We're 4-8 in Super Bowls. We need this win. Get us a 5th ring. Bengals strike first, 82-yard touchdown. Pass. big interception. They're going to get the ball in the red zone and only a field goal. It's going to be 14-3 at halftime. Is DeChaddest washed? Is he washed? 20 years in the league. They start with the ball. Okay, he heard me say that. 70-yard touchdown pass, down by 4 in the Super Bowl. Bam. 67-yard touchdown pass to tie it up. Chad's not washed yet, is he? He's got it in him. He's got it in him. 4 for 8 in Super Bowls. This is his 9th Super Bowl appearance. He wants to win. He wants to win. They get a long field goal, 45 yards, to take the lead for the first time in the Super Bowl. Only 3 points, though. They're going to get the ball back. 43 seconds left in the third. He's incredible. That's 2 first downs on the drive so far. Make it a third. 4th and 1 at the 40, and they punt the ball. Always the punting, never the going for it. Uh-oh. We can't let the Bengals score here. Bengals scored touchdown. We're down 3. Or we're down 4 with 3 minutes left. We need a first. We don't get it. 4th and 12. We punt the ball. Oh, we need to stop so bad. They get 6 yards. They get 2 yards. They get 2 more yards in the first. Another Super Bowl loss. 4 wins, 5 losses in the Super Bowl. Oh, 4 wins, 5 losses in the Super Bowl. And now it says he's retiring again. I don't know if we can talk him out of it this time. We can try the same exact thing. Just give him a ton of money. He accepted. We keep getting him to come back. He's like, no, dude, I'm done. I'm done. I'm out of here. And we talked him out of it. We just gave him so much money he can't refuse. Simulate preseason. This is going to be 2023. Okay, we went 0-4 in the preseason just like last year. Hopefully it's another sign, right? 32nd power rank. It's getting bad because we're literally just giving all our money to this old guy who's been in the league for 20 years. He's an 88 overall, 77 arm strength, 74 pass accuracy, 71 speed, 71 agility. He's just average at this point. And we're just, the 49ers are just throwing all their money to keep this guy. I'm going to simulate to the second to last game. Well, 7-8 thus far. This is our worst season yet. 7-9 is how we finish. We didn't win the division. I definitely don't think we got a wild card spot. Oh, well, he's ancient. We certainly didn't finish 32nd, I'll tell you that. 320 for 571. 77 passer rating is just awful. 22 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. I mean, it's not awful. He did have another 400 yards rushing. I don't think he got the MVP. Nope, Jesse Hardy. He didn't get anything, actually. For the first time in his career, he got nothing. Let's get through this playoffs and see if he wants to stick around another year, because why not? We're in 2024. Keep him around for the 2024 season, man. Dallas Cowboys beat the New England Patriots. We go to the off season. He's retiring. Can we talk him out of it? We're going to just give him everything, all the money. He accepted it. We can't keep getting away with this, man. We're bringing him back, and he's gonna drop so much. Oh, this is hilarious. The poor 49ers, they just are nerfed like 20 million out of their 80 million salary cap every year because they're just bringing back this dude who doesn't even want to play in the league anymore. Oh, all right, just done with the preseason. This has been a long day of recording, I'll be honest. Before we look at what happened to Chad, let's look at our overalls. 75 overall, 76 offense, 67 defense. We just don't have the money to sign these defensive players, to tell the truth. 21 years in the league. This is 21st league, 21st year. 77 arm strength, 74 pass accuracy. Yeah, let's get the season underway, man. We go 9-7, but look at this. Our 3 division opponents went 5-11, 5-11, 8-8, and 5-11. So we get the division win with, you know, the old DeChaddest, born in 1984. He had 31 touchdowns, 19 interceptions, a ton of picks, but he also had almost 500 yards rushing. I have faith. These guys just dominated him across the board. I guess he was 2, 4, 6, 8. He was 9th in passing yards, 5th in passing touchdowns. So he's not that far out. Don't count him out yet. He got Offensive Player of the Year again. Add it to the rewards, or to add it to the awards. 49ers are power ranked 12th, 4th with the wild card. We're gonna have to play somebody good in these playoffs. I'll tell you what. Let's start the playoffs. We get the Buccaneers. I'm just gonna simulate it all. First round elimination, 21-31. Bears get another Super Bowl, 20-19 against the Ravens. Man, this has gone on for a long time. Chad's, he said I'm retiring again. What can we do? What can we do? Oh, just his contract is expiring. He's not retiring. His contract is expiring. We got to sign him back, right? He wants so much money. He wants more money than we have. Well, not more money than we have, but he wants so much money, dude. He wants so much money. Do we dare sign him back for 2 years? Oh, we're going to just wreck the 49ers cap, man. We're paying him 20-something million a year. I can't believe this is still going on. 1-3 in the preseason. All right, here's what's cool. We are officially in 2025. So this dude's as old as Phillip Rivers, I think, right? Well, I don't know when Phillip Rivers was born, but if he was born in 1984, he's like, what, 41, 42? In 2025, I made him the youngest possible you could be. I ranked 29th because all of our money is going to this 88 overall quarterback who only has 77 arm strength and 74 pass accuracy. All right, let's sim the season yet again. 2025, we're officially in the modern day. Okay, we finished 8-8. We definitely didn't get our division because the Seahawks went 13-3, and we missed the wild card. The Eagles got in with 9-7, so maybe if we won one more game, we could have got in. Yet again, here we go. 82 passer rating, that's good. 3,800 yards for DeChaddest, 25 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, so pretty average to bad year. He had 500 yards rushing. He's just getting old. No player awards for the boy. 49ers are power ranked 14th, which isn't bad. Yeah, let's just simulate through these playoffs. This is technically a prediction of our Super Bowl this year. This says the Bears beat the Chargers in the Super Bowl. That's very much possible in today's season. So there's ESPN NFL 2K5's prediction if there's a 99 overall quarterback for the 2025 season. Off season, he's retiring yet again. Talk out of retirement, give him all the money in the world. I'm surprised the 49ers have this much cap room. I am genuinely surprised, shocked. I guess we just know we have to go for 2 years. He accepted. Dude, I don't get it. How do we keep doing this? This is starting to get painful for me. I've been recording for what feels like 6 hours today. Okay, 1-3. This is by far the farthest I've gotten into this game. We're going into the 2026 year. Checking on him again. 23rd year, 88 overall, 76 overall, 76 offense, 69 defense. Yeah, we're just atrocious. I think worse than we started. 3-12 in the regular season. This experiment might be over. 63 passer rating, 274 for 524, 14 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. You know, we had one of the worst passer ratings in the league. We'd be crazy to sign him for what he wants next year. Go in the playoffs, simulate the playoffs. Who wins it this year? Jets beat the Bears. Jets beat the Bears. IRL next year's Super Bowl. DeChaddest. Hey, he will not be talked out of retirement no matter what. He won't even take $65 million. DeChaddest doesn't feel this is a serious offer. We are not interested in talking right now. Dude doesn't want $68 million. But, you know, it's official. We made it to the year 2027. Starting in 2004, he played the 2026 season, didn't make the playoffs. Yeah, these stats aren't accurate because he had about, 4,000 yards a year. Times 24, he didn't have just 34,000 passing yards, I'll tell you that. The touchdowns, though, this should be accurate. 731 passing touchdowns. Let's look up the record here. So Tom Brady holds the NFL record with most passing touchdowns in NFL history with 649. So we smashed that with 731. Now let's look up interceptions. Brett Favre holds most career interceptions with 336. So yeah, we're literally the GOAT. We went 4 for 9 in Super Bowls. Actually, here's the funny thing. We went 4 for 9 in Super Bowls. So maybe Tom Brady is still the GOAT, even though we had 100 overall off the rip. That is so funny. That's just how good Tom Brady is. He can win, 7 rings? And with the #1 quarterback, we only win 4. Maybe we put him on a different team, it'd be different. but he lost 5. Would Brady only lose 2 or 3? Oh, that's so funny that we put in the 99 overall. He does play 24 years. Drafted in 2004, so he played the 2004 season, played the 2025 and 2026 season. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Well, he had 195 rushing touchdowns too. Dare we look up most rushing touchdowns in a career? Number 1, Emmitt Smith with 164. So he has the most NFL rushing touchdowns and passing touchdowns. Probably passing yards too of all time. I don't know what else to say in here. Thank you guys so much for watching as we took Chad DeChaddest. Here he is. As we took him through 23 or 24 years. This video took a long time to make. Let me know your guys' thoughts if you guys want to see more simulations. I thought about maybe doing some rebuilds. If you guys just want straight up Miami Dolphins franchise gameplay, maybe I start another franchise. But let me know your guys' thoughts. You can see the coach's card too. 25 years with the team. So he was here 1 year before we came on. Career 332 and 157. That is so funny. 4 for 4 in the Super Bowl. Oh, so we didn't go 4. Okay, we went 4 for 4. We had a loss that I made up. So 4 wins, 4 losses in the Super Bowl. At one point, we went on a win streak of 26. That's crazy. 22 and 11 in the playoffs, 20 winning seasons. There you go, man. There you go. This last season, we went 3 and 13. All right, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Yeah, like I said, this one took a long time to make. So show some support. Tell me if you guys want to see more of these. I could do a running back. I could just do actual rebuilds, you know, maybe it's a rebuild where I play no games, maybe a rebuild where I play like 3 or 4 games in the year. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.